Hello everyone. I am here for my review of The Oval Season 4 Episode 4. If you were new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows, and also the reactions. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, oh welcome back. So we have a few comments from last week's video. Karima Khadija says, well, first of all, hey boo. Love your hairstyle. Thank you. It is not looking like a lot right now because I've been keeping it up in a bun lately because I forgot what 18 inches of hair is like. So yeah, it's staying up until tomorrow evening. Passion tools are going to be coming back in, but I'm going to do the 12 inches. But thank you for liking my hair. Okay, Khadijah also writes, Oval and Ruthless is but isn't. Remember the beginning of the Oval, Tally unalived herself at Nancy and Richard's house, and Tally was still alive on Ruthless. I think sisters just provide a lot of background for Jatima. Okay, I understand that. And she also writes, nobody expected Victoria MVP. I was like, no, like that was so random. And I'm like, okay, hold up. What is going on here? Because I thought it was she gonna kiss him and he gonna be like pushing her back, like, what are you doing? But it was like, they acting like they in like a full-on relationship, like they in love with each other. So I'm like, what are we doing here? What is the outcome gonna be? So, y'all, I understand why Hunter is in the need to be going around hunching any and everybody because he be on that sniffer. But Victoria and Vice President, they like freely in the White House. Like anybody could come in at any moment because they didn't heard a noise and they catch Victoria and the Vice President in the throes of hunting on each other. It's like, I don't know, like, the people that, like, Nancy, Richard, Sharon, all our people that, like, we trying to protect, where does this leave them? Because we thought we was trying to get Hunter and Victoria out of the White House. And it's seeming like, I don't know, maybe the vice president is like, we trying to take down Hunter and not Victoria. But I'm like, do you know all the evil things that she has done? Or you just don't care? Because this woman thinks she didn't help unalive her son. We don't know where Gail is, and they haven't spoken about Gail since like Evil City the grandma was unalived by Jason. It's like she don't exist no more. We don't talk about her no more. Like, do you know she be doing all this? It looks like you know that she was over there hunting on Sam because she was like, oh my goodness, is Sam, is he alright? And he was like, yeah, because he was hunting on him. Like, that's not the point. First of all, y'all is both married to somebody else. So you can't be clocking who she's hunting and not hunting, first of all. We moving over there to Bobby and his beard. He clearly is not thinking straightly because he believes in his mind that he can take out 8 ex-Marines so he can go in there and save Lily. Like, really? Now, maybe if you had some, like, a gun that shoots out tranquilizer darts so you can go bam 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 and knock them out, and then you can like run up in there and save Lily. Is that not a thing? I mean, it's a soap opera where like it seems like any and everything goes. So you didn't have access to some kind of tranquilizer dart? Could y'all not have taken, I know this ain't got nothing to do with Kyle, but like done more to Kyle instead of just leaving where he can just up and leave? Like, that was the whole point of having him in the vice president bunker at the White House, to keep him contained. And y'all couldn't even do that. Where we at? So now the camping crew was looking stupid because they don't have anything to eat. And I was like, y'all could have been in the warmth of the vice president's house eating y'all some breakfast. But no, y'all out here fighting over who done got shot versus who done got shot at. Just plumb silly. We don't know where Kareem is, which, truth be told, we don't really care where Kareem is at this point because He didn't have to be in any of this. He took it upon himself that, hey, y'all in the middle of something, let me double down to jump myself into it too. And now you've invited doggone it danger into your life that didn't need to be there. So we back over to Vice President's house, and I know that Nancy and Sharon, they're just worried about their safety and all that other things. But y'all know, if y'all been with me for any particular amount of time, y'all know my mind tends to go elsewhere. And I'm thinking, dang, y'all didn't even have no toothbrush to bring with y'all, so y'all can't even brush y'all teeth. Y'all had to sleep in y'all outside clothes, like clothes that y'all had on outside. And y'all know, that's one thing that irks my nerves to no end, that like you been outside in the elements, in stores, in vehicles, at people's houses, and then you come home and you sit your behind down or you lay down on your bed. You just, they're going to transfer germs to your bed. And now y'all wearing the same clothes y'all had last night, so y'all ain't washed y'all tail. Like, this is where my mind be going on. Like, they should be happy that, you know, they got a place to stay, that, you know, that they are safe. But my mind is like, y'all couldn't grab like an overnight bag with like a, you know, some clothes and you know accessories and all that stuff, you know, your toiletries and whatnot. I guess y'all was in a rush. So Nancy, she on the phone with Richard. And even though that Sam has been shot at and potentially had surgery, Nancy talking about stuff. You think he can find out where Barry is? Really? This man shot, lost blood, had surgery, and you worried about Barry? Barry wasn't worried about Barry because Barry decided he's so mad that Kareem is there that he gonna run and leave the house, even though we know this is a serious situation where the president was stalking Sharon, offering her, you know, houses and cars and money and stocks and whatnot. But I'm mad because the man she left me for, even though she left him for me, then left me for him, got back with me, but then got back with him. He mad about that. Yeah, it's the fact that Donald was mad that Lily decided to leave him. Like, he wasn't in a whole relationship with Kyle before they got together. Yeah. So Lily, she is so desperate that she been strapped down to this gurney for the last 12 hours. Have not got any type of medical assistance at all. So, you know, she got to say, I know how much you loved it when we walked in the room together, how the people looked at us. And, like, I want to feel sorry for her because, you know, she done got shot in the arm and whatnot. And she is strapped down to this gurney. But you are the one, ma'am, who decided, you know what? I can take care of myself. I got people that I know. I just need to run by my house real quick and get some stuff. And then in the process, you would end up getting shot. And now you strapped to this gurney. If you had stayed at the doggone hotel where Bobby, this Beard, and Max was, you wouldn't be in this situation. But I can take care of myself, and look where that got you. Y'all, much like how Wyatt and David from the Have and the Have-Nots seem like they are like somehow in the Wolverine family. It seemed like creepy serial killer Jason, he may be in that bloodline as well, because this man who did a whole Simone Biles flip off the White House roof, land on car, major bad surgery, was poisoned. But this man up walking around like it's nothing. So you two come from the Wolverine line. Okay, just go ahead and say that, because I don't know what I did to myself, but like my arm, I couldn't lift it up like that for like a few days. It was painful to do that. Don't know how that happened. I just woke up one day and couldn't lift up my arm without any pain. I I didn't want to lift up my arm. You, sir, flipping off buildings, having doggone being poisoned, and you just walking around with like it ain't nothing. I've stubbed my toe and been in pain. When you've had surgery, you need time to recover. Yes, there is day surgery where you can walk out. You know, they wheel you to your car and you walk into the house. But these people be going above and beyond that. And this is when I have to remember, this is a dramatic soap opera where any and everything goes. So Kyle is asking about where Sam is. Now, didn't he shoot Sam and see Sam getting like drug out of the room? Now y'all correct me if I'm wrong on that. Because he asking, run tell that secret agent Alonzo, is Sam here? Do you remember that you had shot Sam? But anyways, run tell that Secret Service agent Alonzo gets on the phone with Priscilla. Now, my thing is, if we trying to keep information from the people we work with, maybe we should be using code names, and maybe we shouldn't be, discussing these things at work. Maybe we shouldn't be discussing these things in car. We should be on the same mindset as the people on the wire are. We don't discuss any business with nobody who ain't us. We not discussing business in cars. We not doing any of those things. We done had somebody a few states over, go to different convenience stores, much like they did on the wire when they was getting those burner phones. And that person was we had multiple people go to different, we got like 15, 20 people. And those each 15, 20 people went in different areas to buy these burner phones, and they brought us to us. So we only talk to each other on these burner phones, and we also use code names. Why am I trying to make a storyline and write for a show I don't work on? But anyways, Secret Service, run tell that Secret Service agent Alonzo is letting Priscilla know that Kyle is looking for Sam. Now, y'all, Hunter wants to know what happened to Justin. Creepy serial killer Justin. They didn't say it. He didn't went on. And he just knows that Victoria had something to do with it because, she was the last one there. She was acting all, suspicious and whatnot. But my thing is, what was wrong with the doctor stethoscope? Because it was kind of like this. It was just like hanging on like most stethoscopes, they hang like this. Let me scoot up so y'all can see. His was all just like hanging like, come on here out the way. Child, his hair. His was kind of like that. Just hanging on there. Now I was like, what's going on with his stethoscope? Hunter, he just want to know. He want to get information on the son. You said that doggone Victoria had him cremated. Okay, what test did y'all do? And it's like, we did the normal test and all that and whatnot. And we found the cancer and whatnot. The cancer, yes. But the DNA don't match with y'all. So I'm like, so the people that went out of their way to get a fake Jason, but y'all didn't have somebody, just lurking around to, switch DNAs to, make sure it looks like this is Jason. Nobody did that. I guess they was in a rush. So now Hunter want to know where his son is. I was like, doggone it. I still don't know how this is going to turn out. So that was the gist. If I left anything out, by means leave a comment below. This is Lady T signing off.